front bumper and the badges, which I think I showed this in my previous video. Get these badges on the front fenders. And I see there's a little grasshopper friend on my truck. Yes, I'm going to try to get that front bumper retweaked so it'll go on the truck. Moxie dog. Another beautiful day here in central Iowa. The sun is really warm, but the air is pretty cool. Feels pretty darn good. Just a few clouds floating around. It definitely feels like fall. But I imagine we're gonna get some pretty warm days here yet. I got the bumper on the truck. That lower valance right there is missing off of that side. That happened, when did that happen? I think when I got backed into, or I don't know. I think it was cracked to begin with. Right in the middle, right where it split. I'm probably just gonna take that side off. The bumper, admittedly, is not in the best shape. You can probably see there's some rust. It never did fit quite right, and the brackets are tweaked. I couldn't get them bent quite back into shape, and the bumper just isn't very good to begin with. I may end up getting a new bumper if I end up keeping this truck. It is on there a lot better than it used to be, but it's still not quite. But it's on there and it's not looking too bad. The only other things that I have to do are getting the badges on. You get them on. Still need to do the door lock cylinders like I keep saying. I should get some kind of an emblem for the back. Maybe just a Ford blue oval down here in the corner. Or I could put a great big one in the middle. Or I could just leave it the way it is. If you have any ideas or any other ideas on that, comment down below, because I'm not sure what to do with the tailgate. The only other thing that I'm doing is I did find some black paint up on the shelf, and I painted my wiper arms. Hey, get out of here. Get! I don't allow cats in here. Get out of here. You're not doing your job, Moxie. So she's looking pretty good and just about as done as it's going to get, I believe. Just a few little minor touches. And then she'll be roadworthy. Well, I don't have any of the double-sided tape to put those emblems on with. The stuff I used on my other truck is this. You can see that. And it works really well, really sticky stuff. So I'm gonna have to find something. So the emblems can't go on right at the moment. We'll see if I get them on today at all. Other things I got done is I got the wipers on, got the antenna back on, which I totally forgot about. And now I think I'm going to attempt to get the door lock cylinders on. And I also need to get the filler necks up in there. They're kind of hanging down back behind the fenders, which I totally forgot about. Well, I managed to get the fuel necks up. I'll tell you what, that was a pain in the ass. Rather dirty in there too, but it's the way it is. That was a royal pain doing that by myself. The old rusty screws that go in there just didn't want to work. And then on this front one, there's those screws. Just rusty pieces of crap. And on this front one, now you can't even see them now. I forgot there was a screw broke off in that bottom one, so I couldn't put one in that. And I put a self-tapper in up there and a sheet metal screw over in this one. That front tank doesn't work anyway, and if I end up keeping this truck, I'm probably going to have to fuel pump. I'm probably going to put a new fuel pump in it, and then I'll wish I would have done it when I had the bed off so I don't have to drop the tank. That would have been the easiest thing to do, but I didn't do it. We got these lock cylinders put in too. That's not too bad. You got to take the inside panel off, and there's a rod that sticks up in there, and it's got a little dog leg in it. And I should have shown that there's a piece. The best way to reinstall that is take the inside panel off, and then you can get to that rod, and you have to kind of fish it on there. It's not real hard, and it's hard to explain. I should have done that on camera, but I didn't do it. So not horribly difficult, just a pain. So you might want to do that if you have the door panel off at a different time, such as when you put the mirrors on, so you're not doing everything twice again, like I always seem to be doing. Badges. I think I might run and get some tape here after a while. Well, it's another day, and this morning I went up first thing to the parts store and got me some double-sided tape. Right there, that's some good stuff. Kind of expensive, it's like $10 for a roll of it, but that stuff is really sticky. Good for putting on the flare side badges. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. And the way I do it anyway, clean the back side of these off as good as you can, and then you just lay the tape on the back side of it and trim it to fit, stick them on. Make sure the fender's clean, but that holds it really good. Got the badges on. That didn't really take too long. Went easier than the last time I did it. But looking pretty sharp. Gives it a little more finished look. So really I think the flare side is about finished up. About 98% finished up, I guess. I'm probably going to do another video on it when it's all said and done. But I think for now, I'm pretty much done with it. That's more like it. Got her back where she belongs. Probably be seeing a lot more of this truck in upcoming videos. So as I said in, I think, one of my past videos, or maybe it was this one, I don't remember. Probably my next videos are going to be field work, harvest time. Because that's what I'm doing, and I don't have time for anything else when that's going on. We will be getting back to the trucks. It's just going to take, I don't know, a couple of weeks, more than a couple of weeks, probably about a month, and we should be getting back to your regularly scheduled programming. But come and check out the harvest videos. They might be more entertaining than you think. Might learn something. Maybe you farm, maybe you know, maybe you know all about it. But check them out. I'm going to try to make them entertaining, and just that's what's going on in my life right now. I think we're going to start harvest here in probably 2 or 3 days, although last I looked, chance of rain. Middle of the week, end of the week. I hope this isn't another wet fall. So I got the flare side out of here. I got my green truck back in here where she belongs, and I think the flare side's about as done as it's going to get. Now to decide if I'm keeping it or selling it. I gotta decide. I want to try to put together one more video on the flare side. I have some ideas in my head. Should be a pretty good video. I just don't know if I'm gonna have time to put it all together. So I'm gonna wrap things up on this today. Give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.